Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to Movie of the World YouTube channel. So, friends, today I'm going to narrate Bengali movie, which is the Bornoporichoy or Alphabet. It is directed by Moinak Bhumik and starring by Jishu Sengupta, Avir Chattopadhyay, Priyanka Sharkar, Reshmi Sen, and many more. So, friends, I'm just going to narrate a brief story about the movie. So, let's start. The story revolves around a little girl named Putul, who lives in Kolkata with her grandfather. Her life is different from other children because she has lost both her parents at a very young age. Her grandfather, a retired school teacher, is the only person she has. He raises her with great care, teaching her not just academic lessons but also strong moral values like honesty, empathy, and courage. Putul is a quiet and introverted child. She doesn't easily mix with others and prefers to stay in her own world. Her grandfather notices this but believes that time and proper guardians will help her grow into a confident individual. Things begin to change when a new teacher Saurabh joins Putul's school. Unlike traditional teachers, Saurabh has a unique way of teaching. He believes that education is not just about books and exams but about understanding life and becoming a good human being. He interacts with students like a friend and encourages them to express their thoughts freely. At first, Putul feels uncomfortable around Saurabh. She is not used to such openness and prefers silence. However, Saurabh notices her and tries to connect with her gently. One day in class, he asks the students what they want to become in the future. While most children excitedly answer with professions like doctor, engineer, or police officer, Putul remains silent. When Shurov asks her directly, she softly says that she just wants to become a good human being. This simple yet profound answer surprises Shurov. He realizes that Putul carries a depth of thoughts far behind her age. From that moment, he starts paying special attention to her, trying to understand her better. Meanwhile, Putul often thinks about her mother. She looks at old photographs and wonders why she had to lose her parents. Her grandfather avoids talking about the painful past, wanting to protect her from emotional hurt. But the unanswered questions continue to linger in Putul's mind. A turning point in the story becomes when an incident occurs at school. Something gets broken in the classroom, and the blame somehow falls on Putul. Even though she is innocent, the other students suspect her. Putul chooses to remain silent at first, confused and hurt by the accusations. Shurov, however, believes in her innocence. She encourages he encourages her to speak the truth and not be afraid. He tells her that truth always finds its way out if one has the courage to stand by it. Gathering strength, Putul finally speaks up and explains what really happened. Eventually, it is proven that she was not responsible. This incident lessened in Putul's life. She learns the importance of standing up for herself and the power of truth. As the story progresses, Shurav develops a bond not only with Putul but also with her grandfather. They both share similar values about education and upbringing. When Shurav learns about Putul's past, he becomes more emotionally invested in her well-being. Soon, Putul begins to question the circumstances surrounding her mother's death. She feels that there might be more to the story than what she has been told. Driven by curiosity and a need for closure, she starts searching for answers. She goes through old documents, memories, and conversation, slowly uncovering hidden truth. Shurav supports her in this journey but also warns her that not all truths are easy to accept. Despite this, Putul continues her search. Eventually, she discovers that her mother's death was indeed an accident, but it involved certain negligence and unfortunate decision. This revelation shakens her deeply. She feels a mix of sadness, anger, and confusion. Her grandfather confronts her and explains that life is often unfair and incomplete. Not every question has a satisfying answers, and sometimes people must learn to accept painful truths and move forward. In the end, Putul chooses to transform her pains into strength. Instead of letting her past define her, she decides to honor her mother's memory by becoming a strong and kind person. She begins to open her more, focus on her studies, and look at life with a renewed perspectives. Shourov remains an important influence in her life, not just a teacher but as a guide who helped her discover herself. The film ends on a hopeful note, showing Potul growing into a confident individual who understands what true education lies in learning how to face life with honesty, courage, and compassion. So, thank you. Please do subscribe and share my channel.